Yeah, this your boy Frank Boy, here with my dog Solo Beat. Shout out to Miami Sport Music.
You did? South Day style.
Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. You ready to storm 18? That's gang gang. Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. That's gang gang. You ready to storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. That's gang gang.
Reps since a juvenile, I be where they throwing up U's and crowds. You know how that school get down, not taking no L's, we ain't losing now. Don't get it confused right now, I represent making these music sounds. They play me when they study in their dorm room, request me an Uber now. I be screaming Kane gang, across the world they be screaming out the same thing. We first to arrive and last to leave, we feeling a sense of capacity. You know I won't change why you asking me, be throwing this you to the casket deep. Be all on the field like Sebastian B, rockin' Kane's well, I'm a fashion freak. Look, I be staying live on pipe down. Ass down life is a lifestyle. And like the mother schools don't confuse us. We the only ones that really throw the you up. But Kane's fam turned up where you find me. Hit hard like I seen it go to Shanti. Shot to Rich and Manny D, they remind me that them Kane's right back in they prime.
Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. You ready to storm 18? That's gang gang. Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. That's gang gang. You ready to storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. That's gang gang.
La Familia, we reppin' West 12 and the Gang Gang. Them haters gon' hate cause it can't be us. In other words, it can't hang. When it comes to the party and doing what it does for the Kings. We the Kings, man. And surround these parts and they're gonna bow down and have to tell you the same thing. We reppin' that line and you know it don't stop. Our DJ be reflex the creep of the crowd. We bumpin' that solo, we're dropping that drop. And third of the kick, I'll be closing up shop. You could ask about us at the Rock and I'm sure they gon' feel ya. We tailgate royalty, nobody get down like K-Boys and La Familia.
Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. You ready for storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see me, orange and green, that's gang gang. That's gang gang. You ready for storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. That's gang gang.
We gotta make moves on these haters, like with DJ Dallas. Kane getting hard as the rock. Hard rock be the palace. It's a new Kane order. See some fashion sprayed across the atlas. Man, he gave us the turnover chain. Yo, Rick, we need a touchdown chalice. Some saying that the U ain't back, but we got something to prove. Stand back, I know you be seeing the cozy he all in his groove. I might have to break the extinguisher out and spray the field like I'm John Rule. Seminoles getting busted in the tooth. Gators know that the U is the truth. Striving for greatness is all we pursue. Win or lose, always true, so up to you. I can say no other, do what we do. Watch Thomas pop it off like a fuse. Competition is confused. We sit on the side on the muse. Snooze on them kings and you lose. Snooze on them kings and you lose. Snooze on them kings and you lose. Lose.
Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is gonna agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
Crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Go ahead, right here, right now.
subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody, man? We in the building today. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good, man. We got a lot going on. We already got 71 in the building. I know I took the mute off the mic. I jacked that up last time, so let me know what's going on. We got a lot to talk about, but today's show is really all about the fans. Look at that. That's my girl right here. Look. Shout Shout out to Haitian. She gave me the thumbs up. We good. So I know I'm good. All right, listen. Y'all already beating up the chat. It's good to go. We got a lot to talk about. I'm opening up the phone lines. This is the last show of the off season today, so I don't think it's gonna be long, but I always say that. Depending on how many callers we have. I don't need anybody to be shy. I need y'all to call in. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. So with all that being said, real quick, as you can see right over here, I got YouTube Takeover is coming September 2nd. 8 hours, Canes fan, of Miami Hurricane talk about the Alabama game. We got all kind of cats coming. And right here, let me see. Right here tells you kind of the lineup. That's the logo of the people who's coming on and the times in which they're coming on, man. So we got a lot going on. I'm excited about it. I'm jumping on the plane that Friday to get there. I'm having super fun on Saturday, and it's gonna be a hangover Sunday, whether it's good or bad. I'm gonna be popping some ibuprofen, man, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be my first time actually being a fan at a football game. I have to say that. So I'm super excited about it. Let me go through some of these right here. As you see, you Alabama people, y'all got 5 days, 20 hours, 52 minutes, and 59, 58, 57 seconds before we kick that ball off and put this ibis foot in the elephant's behind, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm super excited. Let me pop through some of these chats before I get the phone lines open, because today's show is truly all about you guys. Matter of fact, let me do this as well, too. Look at, I'm jacking it up already. All right, here we go. This is the flyer for it. Is out right now. As soon as the show is over, I'm going to start posting it all over Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff right there. But this is the lineup right here. We got the wholesome one is first. He's going to be talking about D-line. You got Footballville and Canes World Order. They coming in talking about wide receivers. You Talk and the Six Ring podcast. Listen, those guys are on it, man. You Talk. I recently just found them. A big shout out to Jay Blaze in the building for linking me up with those cats, man. They're pretty cool cats, man. So big shout out to Devin and Larry Frank. Also, we got Kane Gang and we got Balin Trujillo talking about quarterbacks. We got Miami Flow, Kane's Breakdown, and T2Y. They're going to be talking about linebackers, Kane Legacy, and Kane's Insight will be talking about DBs. And Storm Warning, which is a relatively new channel as well, will be talking about running backs. So we got 8 hours of get down, if you understand what I'm saying, man, because we gotta support these boys, man. If we want to turn this thing out, it can't just be them. It has to be the fan base. And believe it or not, the fan base is a large percent in winning. Believe it or not, man. When those guys know they got people standing behind them, they play that much more hard. I don't care who you are. You know, I don't care if it's pros, high school, pee-wee. If they know they got people cheering for them and got their back, man, those guys going to give their all. So that's really what this whole thing is about. And a big shout out and a big thank you to all those guys that came on and wanted to support that show. So I got it right over here. I'm backwards. And I got the lineup down here. It shows you the time in which they come on and their logo. So you can check those out, as well as big shout out to Solo D for giving us permission to use his music, man. I can't wait to see what he comes out with this season. So do me a favor. Subscribe to the Miami Sports Music channel. So when that music drops on game day, you know exactly what's happening, man, as well as a big shout out. He'll pop up here as well. My sponsor for the show, man, Mr. Alex Tabio with Certified Home Loans. Trust me, guys, I keep saying this week in and week out, give the man a call. He will help you out. It's a great time. It's a great time to buy places, man, buy a crib, buy investment properties. Interest rates are super low. He can do all type of things for you. And the best part about it, he always answers the phone. So hit him up at 305-205-1697, as well as all his information is in the description as well. We got 93 in the chat. I'm going to open this thing up. I'm not going to talk much. I want to hear what you guys have to say, simply because, let me go back, get this off the screen. I want to go back because I want to hear what the fans have to say. I know you guys pop in and out the chat. Like, I got cats in here like Lenore's Murray. He always in the building. Hey, Chanel, always in the building. A63 Kane in the building. Speaking of that, my man, brother Jay Blaze, Ben Pratt in the building. I see all these people, but let me go back. Speaking of A63 Kane, I know last Thursday we did the first annual Coach Hayes Football College Fantasy Football League, and I gotta say, man, I don't know if y'all had a chance to see that show, and that was my first time ever doing a fantasy football league. Bro, it was tough to try to produce the show and do that and then not know what I'm doing. But I told you, they call me WWW. You know what that stands for? The waiver wire wizard. I've been on that waiver wire scoping out cats, man, getting people going. So 863 Kane, you talk, 850 Kane, ST26, all you cats that's in there, y'all better watch out, man. Coach Hayes coming for you. And I'm coming for that rebate, if you know what I'm talking about, that big $200 rebate. All right, because they all made a donation. So look at this, 863 Kane, you're hating right now. Put a little Coach Hayes fantasy team. I'm telling you, Ace. And hold on, 863, was that your brother Jay Blaze? You in there too? You try to go trade out. You want to trade out for Will Mallory. I ain't giving up Mallory. That's my dog. That's the dog horse in the building. You understand? But anyway, let me get this thing rolling. Let's pop on here the phone lines. I want to hear the phone calls. Talk to us, as well as the Cash App is up there if you'd like to donate through that, which is $ Coach Hayes Football. Make sure it has my logo on it. Somebody told me there's somebody else, I guess, named Coach Hayes. They got a black and white photo. I don't think they try to do anything funny, just a coincidence. And that's what it is. Okay, hold up, right here. Dream Chaser say I'm in the coach as well. What's your name in there, Dream Chaser? Because that's not the name you use in there. So let me know what name you use in there. There's a bunch of cats in there. I already got the first call in the building. And you Alabama fans, y'all welcome to call in too, because y'all ready to get this smoke. Talk to me, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey man, this is Eric. I'm calling you from St. Louis, Missouri.
What's going on, Eric? Talk to me, man. What's going on with you?
Hey man, I'm gonna throw this smoke at you. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can for all the haters out there.
Hold on. Before you start, you say you're gonna throw the smoke at me. So you a Bama fan or you a Kane fan?
No, sir. I'm this Hustler City, man. It's a lot of Kane fans up here. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I've been Kane since I was 10 years old.
Hey.
So everybody talk about 93, but they keep forgetting about the 1990 USF&G Sugar Bowl. They always conveniently forget that game, but they keep bringing up 93.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I got to remind them every time. Don't forget about a little bit before that when Miami stomped them out down there in New Orleans. So,
okay. Hey, let them know. Right there on Bourbon Street, huh?
Right there. Just a little reminder. You know, you keep talking about 93. Well, let's just go back a couple years before that. When you took that L.
So talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on this game right here? I want to hear from you guys as fans and everything.
All right, brother. My thoughts is this, man. First of all, I'm tired of everybody acting like Miami can't win this game and acting like Alabama is so invincible. They have a lot of holes on offense. I don't care that they're bringing in 5 stars. They got to put their pants on, too. They got to get coached, developed. They got to avoid injuries like everybody else. So you got a team with underclassmen going up against a Miami team that's full of upperclassmen with experience. And any other time in football, whether pro or college, the team with the better quarterback usually gets the nod to win. You didn't pick Joe Burrow over Ben Roethlisberger last year. You probably went with the Steelers because they got the veteran quarterback. So I'm not going to take a 5-star freshman redshirt that never started the game over De'Aaron King, whether you like King or not. And from what I've been hearing, Bryce Young's been having trouble down there with that first-team defense in the scrimmages in practice. So if Nestor can do his thing, I expect some nice things to happen in that game because he's still a freshman. He hasn't started. So that's number one. Number two, again, I got to say this. I'm tired of people saying, well, let's just keep it close, so let's just show up. No, let's just win. I remember in 99 when they played against Ohio State up at the 17th Annual Kickoff Classic, the sentiment was the same. Well, let's just hope we play good against Ohio State. And they went up there and they handed it to Ohio State, if you remember that game. And Kenny Kelly wasn't the best quarterback, but still, they handed it to him. But that team had an attitude. That team felt like coming into that year that they had a national championship team, and Najee got hurt in that game. If you remember right. But they had the attitude that they was a good team, that they could win that year. We need to get the mindset that we can win this game. This is the money game, like Bryant McKinney said. I'm tired of folks saying, well, let's just show up and win the ACC. That's the bigger prize. No. There's too many intangibles involved with this game. You need to beat Alabama now. All these recruits watching. All these South Florida kids that get away from these schools are watching. I'm up here, man, with the East St. Louis Flyers. They watching this game. Trust me on that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one of the best things I ever heard, and I know this game is not actually on the national holiday, but it's the weekend of when Michael Irvin went in that locker room and said they set this game on a national holiday. You remember that speech he gave?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could play it, man, but YouTube would knock my head off. I'm telling you, that's why I'm going to start doing things on my website. It's coming, y'all. I'm telling you, we're going to start doing stuff like that. I don't have to worry about copyright strikes, anything like that. But, dog, I'm telling you, I feel the same way. And this is the game, I feel, that turns the, no pun intended, but turns the tide for the Canes, right? In the sense of the recruiting, starting getting our guys back. Because what I can't stand, and I know people always talk, yeah, our guys are leaving, but I hate to see our guys have to fly away and then come back and then we play against them. Think about all those guys that should be right here on this roster. We wouldn't even be talking like this. It wouldn't even be any naysayers. It'll be cats on here. Well, it's finna be 49-6.
I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean, we all have our different opinions. We all have the coaches we like. I wasn't really out against Randy Shannon. I felt like if Randy Shannon wouldn't have got fired, Teddy Bridgewater and a lot of them Miami boys wouldn't have went to Louisville. So that's not to say that they would have still won, but that played a part. Every little thing over the years played a part with what's going on with the school and with recruiting. Okay, that this game is the money game. McKinney said it, especially for the seniors like Bubba Bolden and a few other guys. King, this is your money game. The NFL scouts gonna watch you on this game, especially King, because all the naysayers saying he's good, but he can't win against the good teams. He can't show up when it's the good teams. Okay, he should take it as an insult that Bryce Young is a redshirt freshman that never started the game. And the cable sports network already got him as a Heisman candidate, and he ain't started yet. And here King coming out here and put up great numbers. He's in Houston, and he don't even get a mention. So that should be a motivation for him alone to come out here and shine. So I'm not saying Alabama don't have no D, because they do, but I keep hearing that this D is the best defense they've had in years. I said, well, that's the same D they had last year, minus 3 cats.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's so special about this year versus last year?
My thing is this. Let's hit the gas. So here's what I want to ask you, Eric. Is 2 things I want to ask you. What is the key for Miami to win this game? And my second question is, what's your score prediction?
For me, the key for Miami to win this game is to hit them early and hit them hard. Instead of field goals, touchdowns. Red Lashley put up ridiculous numbers his second year at SMU. And you already know Miami has better players on offense than what SMU had in his second year there. And the defense is better also. So you need to hit these dudes early and get after this quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Nestor Silvera needs to have a Cortez Kennedy, Warren Sapp type day. He needs to have, he needs to come out with some bravado and not no crap after the whistle. He needs to come out and get after, because you're worried about these DNs. I'm not worried about the DNs. These guys gonna make some penetration. Alabama replacing 3 O-linemen. Okay, if you remember the Duke game a few years ago, they whooped Duke's butt, but in the first half, and Tua was a junior. In the first half, they struggled. They couldn't find any continuity on that O-line. They was trying to find themselves, and Duke's defense was getting at them. They had a lot of 3-and-outs in that game. If you pay attention to that game in the first half, people don't pay attention to the little stuff. They just think, oh, it's Alabama. We're going to get beat. Or we're going to win because it's Alabama. Come on now. Everybody can be beat.
I feel you, dog.
It'd be different if we played them in week 5 or week 5 or week 6. It'd be different. They done, fine-tuned and got the wrinkles out. But you catch them on the first
catch them on, first game out the gate, all that stuff. We're going to find out real quick. But, Eric, I need to find this out so I get other guys in. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm putting $100 on them. I'm going to go bet $100 that Miami win by double digits. That's how I feel, bro. Double-digit victory right here. That's how I feel. double-digit victory. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think the Canes will win by double digits in this game. If people going to think I'm crazy, go ahead. $100. I got them winning by double digits.
I love it, man. But you got a score prediction, or you just saying double digits?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I say 38-24, 38-27. If that, I'm not gonna give Alabama offense all that because they got new wide receivers, new running backs, new O-line, all new coaches. I'm not gonna give them that many points. I think Miami's gonna show up.
I love it, dog. I love it. Eric, man, I appreciate you, man. You from the loot and you proud. You understand? So, man, holler at me, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks a lot, man.
I support you. All right, man. Take care.
Thanks a lot, man. Hey, y'all blowing the chat up right now, man. Listen, y'all boys killing me, but I see somebody in here right now. Boy, I'm hot with him. I'm hot with DTX. This my dog. This my homeboy. And I ain't seen him in a minute, man. I'm hot with you, D. We're going to talk about it in a week or two when I see you, bro. But anyway, man, I'm just chilling. Hey, real quick, Alabama fans, y'all in the building? Yes, you can call in. I seen it in the chat. Can I call in? I ain't stopping you from calling in. The number right there, 321-328-8235. Let your fingers do the walking. Let your mouth do the talking. Coach Hayes want the smoke. Because remember, the Miami Hurricanes are trendsetter. We were the first people to come through the smoke. And everybody else want to steal our traditions. Everybody want to take our turnover chain. You got Florida State out there with a turnover purse. You got the Cincinnati out there dunking a football in a basketball hoop. I think that's the corniest thing on earth, if you ask me. I hope this is an Alabama fan. Let me see here. Talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
What's up, Coach? This is Jay from Alabama.
Hello?
What's up, Coach? This is Jay from Alabama.
Jay, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man. That's me. Can I call in?
Well, you here now. What you got to say?
I'm here, Coach.
What you got to say?
I think y'all boys, I think y'all just a little bit.
See? Alabama fan, they can't even pay the phone bill. They don't even have cell service in Alabama, dog. See what I'm saying? Phone done went out. His phone done went out. Look at that. He got to stand outside and hold the car on the antenna on the car so he can get a signal. Look at that, man. That dude, look at this. Man, call back in, man. Let me know what's going on, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. The Alabama fan, y'all catch me talking that craziness, and you don't even got cell signal, man. Let's go, man. Anyway, y'all call back in. Let me know what's going on. Big shout out to Bergie in the building. There's a lot of y'all killing the chat right now. I appreciate it. I'm trying to go through this stuff. Pay attention. But again, call in 321-328-8235. It's scrolling at the bottom. Cash App is down there. We got 174 in the chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. The goal for the year is trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the turn of the new year. We got a caller calling in right now. Let's see if we can get them. Let's see if we can get them in the building right now. Hope it ain't no Alabama fan. Lord have mercy. Oh, well, I don't know what he's doing, man. They calling in. I think it's the same dude. He don't have no cell service, man. Tell him to go to the top of the hill and turn northeast. That's where the satellite coming from, the northeast side. So if you go to the top of the hill where you live, make sure the phone is on the northeast side. You'll definitely get some cell signal, man, right there, man. I don't know what's going on with this phone, but anyway, listen. Like I said, let's get this thing rolling. You guys are more than welcome to call in. All right, let's see here. We got it going on. I don't know what's going on here, but we ready to rock and roll. All right, so anyway, again, check my shirt out. Check my shirt out, man. This is my rivalry series shirt right here. I'll get back to that as soon as I finish with this caller. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from, and if you're a Cane or a Bama.
Coach Hayes, it's Bergie. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Nothing, man. How's everything, man? I've been out of the loop for a long while, man. The off season just been kind of getting to me. I've been hearing a lot of the same old, and I just got tired of it, and now we in game week. We are in game week. It is not talk no more. Now it is real. My juices are flowing. I'm feeling good. And I I just had to call in and say what's up.
Listen, man, your juice is flowing. I got McCain juice right here. And guess what? We got 5 days, 20 hours, 33 minutes, and 24, 23, 22 seconds before we kick this thing off, man. So talk to me, man. What's going on with you? How you been? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I've been working a lot lately. Like I said, I've been out of the loop lately. The off-season talk has just gotten a little repetitive, and I just had to pull away from it because I just didn't want to hear the same things over and over. Nothing against y'all or anything. I mean, everybody's cool to talk, but it's just I just wanted to get to right now. This is what I want. I want this week now where everybody's out, where all the talk is real now, and it ain't no more, okay, well, this might happen. Now we can get into what's going to go down. And I don't look. I'm nervous, and I'm not going to lie. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping for the best, but this is Alabama, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards my Canes, but this is Alabama, and we got to respect that, and we got to be careful, and we got to make sure that we're doing everything right. We got to make sure that we come out ready, which we know Manny isn't exactly known for doing, and I hate saying that, but it's the truth. But we got it. We got to be up for this game, man. This is that turning point game, that can set us straight for years to come. And I'm just, I'm nervous, boy. I'm telling you, my blood is pumping right now.
So Bergie, so you're nervous, right? And I understand y'all guys killing the chat right now, man. I appreciate it. Hey, big shout out to Chris Floyd, man, on Facebook right there checking in, man. Long time neighbor. What's up with you, baby? Listen, so what is it that makes you nervous? Because like I said, this right here is for this last show is dedicated to the fans. And you just said it best. I have to be honest with you. Even, the off seasons are long, right? And it does get repetitive. It gets redundant. You try to find new things and be innovative on the off season and coming up and bring up old players and talking this and that and the other. What is it? I want you guys to tell us what it is about this game. So what is it that makes you nervous?
Mostly because we got our new staff, and look, I know we got a lot of good guys with Tavares Robinson and, with Coach Shoup, and, my part that makes me nervous is that as good as these guys are, they've never coached together. And there's a thing called cohesiveness that has to develop with guys being in the thick of it. And this game is going to provide that. And we're going to find out real quick what these guys are able to do together in a game of this magnitude. Secondly, and I hate bringing this up because I know everybody's high on it, is the offensive line. I'm happy with the way things have progressed, but we do have, it appears to be a solid starting five. Beyond that, I don't know. And I get a little nervous of what's going to happen when Alabama starts throwing wave after wave of defensive guys at us and we don't have our starters out there. I'm not saying we can't handle it. I'm just hoping that we can handle it. Those are just some, and obviously the linebacker position. I don't know.
All right. So let me ask you this,
I don't know what to say with that.
I'm going to ask you a question in regards to what you're saying. So you said, you know me, I like to see what you like to say, and I'm gonna challenge you on a little something. So based on what you're saying about the cohesiveness of our staff, what do we say in regards to Alabama's cohesiveness? Because they seem to be turning over a lot of coaches as well. They seem to be turning, especially from the coordinator's position, right? They went from Mike Locksley to Sarkisian. Now they with Bill O'Brien, and they seem to still be doing it. So why can't we do it?
And my answer to that is because of Alabama's proven history that since Saban got there and they've been winning national titles, that he's proven that he could change over a staff repeatedly and still get back to the big dance and win it all. We're still at that stage where we haven't proven that yet. And again, I'm not saying we can't do it. We just have to prove it.
All right.
And once we can get to that point where we prove it, then yes, we have something to work on. And that's, it's the parent teaching the child kind of thing a little bit, and I hope you understand what I mean by that by Nick Saban being the parent and Manny Diaz kind of being the child and trying to learn how to be like the parent.
Well, we're going to find out.
And I'm hoping that we can get to that point.
We're going to find out. I'm going to ask you these two things, Bergie. One is what is one of the keys Miami needs to do? And the second is, what is your game prediction?
What does Miami need to do? I mean, they just have to play A+ straight up best football they have ever played in their entire lives. They have to limit mistakes. They have to really limit, and with mistakes, I mean limit penalties. They just have to really execute. Everybody's just got to be up, man. Like I said before, Manny isn't known for getting, people jacked for big games. This is that game. You have to be jacked from the get-go. As far as the score prediction, oh, man. As a Miami fan, I want Miami to win. And
don't make me press this button.
We can pull it off.
Bergie, don't make me press this button. Go ahead. You better go ahead. I need a score prediction because I'm hot. I got my thing here. I'm ready. Right. Look, I'm ready to press the button.
All right, I'm gonna say, and I hate doing it because the chat's gonna hate me for saying this. I'm gonna say Alabama 42, Miami 24. I'm sorry.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
You made me press the button. Bergie, I love you, man. But right now I'm hurt. I'm hurt, dog.
Yep. I know. I understand, man. And I appreciate you having me on, giving me an ear, man. And you go ahead, have yourself a good show, have a good week, and we'll do this again next Sunday.
Always, man. Hey, we're not on Sundays anymore. This is the last Sunday show. We're back on Saturdays, pre and post games.
Oh, I got you. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, we just did Sundays for the post game.
I'll try to get back with you.
Yeah, we'll hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I'm on, huh? Yeah, I love it, man.
I'm subscribed. I got you.
I'm just teasing you, man. All right, Bergie, appreciate you, bro.
All right, buddy. Take care. Bye.
Bye now. All right, he brought up a valid point at the end. The rest of that stuff, I like Bergie, but boy, one to the knuckle, boy. You about to go to the moon, Alice. But real quick, to let him know, Sundays, this is our last Sunday on. We will now be on Saturdays, pre and post games. Okay, so we'll go on pre-game, post games like we did last year. All right, we got another call in. I ain't even got time to get on Bergie's behind right now. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name and where are you calling from? Are you a Miami Hurricane fan or are you an Alabama fan?
Yo, this is LAG and I'm a Bama fan, man.
This is what I want right here. I want all the
smoke. You gonna get it too, Captain.
Guess what? Matter of fact, I got what my dog on. I'm ready to spark a match around here. Talk to me, baby.
Man, look, I think y'all may be a little bit outmatched in the trenches on this one, man. I think that it's going to be too physical for y'all, man, up front, man. I think that Bama defense is going to be a little bit smothering, man. I think that's what's going to happen. I think, man, Bama's got to go at least maybe 8, 9, 10 deep on the D-line, man. We've got the best linebacker core in the country. The secondary is fire, man. I think it's just going to be I think they're going to beat y'all down, man. I think they're going to force a few turnovers. I do think the Bama offense is going to struggle a little bit. I do. I think they're going to start out. They're not going to be able to put the ball in the end zone, but I think eventually they're going to get a couple turnovers. Bryce Young going to make a few plays with his feet. I think they're going to end up beating y'all. They ain't going to cover, but they're going to beat y'all. I say it's going to be 30-13, man.
Man, my mama told me to always treat your guests with a lot of respect. So I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to let you know. My man, DJ Khaled, he got you.
Congratulations.
Oh, man, another one.
Congratulations. Listen.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
You played yourself, dog. Listen, if you think my Canes finna walk in there and get dog, we from the crib, dog.
305, baby.
All day.
Shout out to Overtown, man.
Listen.
But look, y'all might get your chain snatched, man. You might get that turnover chain snatched, man.
Listen, if anybody think, man, nobody care about no SEC. If y'all think y'all snatch a chain, boy, you might well throw the football out the stadium because it's finna turn the UFC around that thing. There's gonna be some cats coming off the top rope.
Oh man, this is trench warfare, man. I think it's gonna be a physical ball game, but whatever team shows up and wins in the trenches is gonna win this game. I think Bryce is gonna struggle a little bit, but I think they're gonna get a couple turnovers, man, and he's gonna make enough plays. And
man, we might surround that. Hey, Mercedes-Benz Stadium might be surrounded with nothing but donks and choppers. You understand what I'm saying? That boy's gonna be ready. You understand? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Hey, yeah, if y'all might win the battle, but I guarantee you won't win that war if you understand what I'm saying.
But you know what? I tell you what, though, I think that Miami has a chance to get better as the year goes on. And, hey, man, ain't no telling. Y'all might see us again.
I'm trying. Listen, man, I'm over here sweating, man. Let me tell you, where my fan at? But, hey, I want that. Listen, I want that smoke, man. And I try to make this a family-friendly show, and I don't be doing no cursing, but I'm about to bleep myself out. But anyway, I get what you're saying. I appreciate what you're saying, and I do. I have to say that. But here's what I know. Here's what I know. And back to Bergie, because you called in before I can even address this stuff. But back to what Bergie was saying about us, Manny getting guys hype. I'm gonna be honest. If you are you're not even a Miami Hurricane player. If you're just a person from the city of Miami, and I have to say this now. I'm gonna say this part. This is what hurts the crib. But let me go back to what I'm saying. A game of this magnitude, if somebody got to hype you up, you should not play football.
Well, you shouldn't play football. Announced that he's doing the coin toss, man.
Who?
Michael Irvin. So I mean, you know he's gonna give that. You know he's gonna give that speech.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, but that's my point. The speech is fine. The speech is the icing on the cake. Every player from the third kicker to the doggone water girl. I mean, that better be the best pH balanced water she ever made to whoever. What I'm just trying, like, she need to go watch the Waterboy movie to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should be fired up, and the fan base should be fired up. Now, I'm going to go back and say this about the city. I'm going to go back and say this about the city of Miami. Here's the biggest problem with the city of Miami. It is a city of a lot of transient where people come and go. A lot of people in Miami, right, are not originally from Miami. So they don't really have an allegiance to the University of Miami. That's why it's hard for us to sell out these games. And a lot of these people, what they don't realize too, DT say high quality H2O. That's right. We need some high quality H2O with some of that H2 yayo. If you know what, if you know what I'm saying. But what I'm just trying to say is that's the biggest problem in the city of Miami is that it's fair weather, right? If you notice, we get a lot of New Yorkers and a lot of New York Canes fans, don't get me wrong. But one of the biggest games for the Dolphins side of it, just to show you, is anytime the Dolphins play, even though I know they're in conference, but anytime the Dolphins play the Jets or anytime the Dolphins play the Giants, it's always going to be a big time game because there's a lot of New Yorkers, a lot of Northeasterners in the city of Miami for whatever reason that is. So I say that to say this. When you look at places like Alabama, okay, and I talk about fan bases too. Alabama is the state school within the state. Everybody goes there. They're born, bred, whatever. People, I guarantee that, I don't know this to be a fact, but I guarantee 90% of the fan base of the University of Miami did not attend the University of Miami. We are from the city. We can't afford to go. We can't afford to pay $63,000, $70,000 a year to go to that school.
Yeah.
But the University of Alabama costs you $12,000 in state. It's feasible. Yeah. So now, you know, that's all I'm just trying to say. So that is another battle. And then anytime anything winning in Miami, let's look at the Miami Heat. When the Miami Heat sucked, you couldn't fill the arena. Soon LeBron James came, you couldn't buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a money ground radar.
Yeah. So all I'm saying to you is
ground game.
Yeah. So all I'm trying to tell you is it's finna be on and popping, dog. Because we from the U. Listen, it's a lot going on in Atlanta too. Are you going to the game?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it there, man. I see y'all gonna be out there at the Battery, right? Saturday, right?
Yeah, real quick, now that you say that, man. So I hooked up with U-Talk, man. Those guys and Larry Frank DJs. So we're gonna be out at the Battery, the guys from Storm Warning. I'm not sure if any other Hurricane fan YouTube the YouTube personalities be there, but we'll be out at the Battery that Friday evening. I think I'm not sure who all is out there. Melvin Brad, a couple other people. I don't want to speak because I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a lot of folks out there, man. We're gonna have a good time. But also the tailgate will be out there. I'll put it in the description afterwards. It'll be in 135 Forsyth or something like that. Larry Frank will be out there DJing. He's one half of the U-Talk guys, man. So he'll be out there DJing all that from I think 7:30 in the morning to like 1 o'clock. It's gonna be on and popping.
Man, I can't wait on it. I'm hoping to get a chance to chop it up with you guys, man. You Kane's World Order, man. Been going back and forth with those guys all day. Man, hopefully I get a chance to get out there and chop it up with you guys, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Come on back, man. But guess what? I got that smoke for you, boy. Matter of fact,
I know you do, man.
Boy, hey, boy. Boy. All right, man. I appreciate you, dog. Thanks a lot for calling in, man.
All right,
hey, and it's good to have a Bama fan that got cell signal. Appreciate you.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
All right, baby. Sure enough. All right, man. Like I said, you guys call in real quick. I was talking about my shirt. This is my little Cane shirt I had up there. And you can see it say Go Canes. At the bottom, it say hashtag Bama sucks because they suck. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to make it happen on the boys, man. So those shirts, I think they still, but you won't get it by the time the game happens. I have to say that. Also, real quick, before I get another call in, I do want to put this up here. It is, October's coming around. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as you know, a lot of times in football, people like to celebrate breast cancer awareness, especially at high school games. You see all the players wearing their breast cancer awareness things and everything like that. So maybe you might want to support people. Maybe you go to those games. I got a Poor Little Timmy shirt that says breast cancer awareness. I'm going to pop this up here right now. Guys, right there. You can check it out. It's a Poor Little Timmy shirt. It says breast cancer sucks. So if you want to go cop that, man, go and cop that shirt, man. It should come definitely by the time the month of October is there. Check it out. We got women's sizes as well as men's sizes because I know a lot of people support breast cancer awareness on game days, especially in October, as well as what was I going to say? Oh, the promo code to get 10% off of that will be Timmy10, no space. So TIMMY, the number 10 for 10% off. So you guys can go ahead and cop that shirt. He's got a ribbon around his neck and says, find a cure. All right. Because breast cancer does affect a lot of people and definitely has affected a lot of families, man. So if you guys want to do that, and depending on how many of those sell, I'll be honest with you. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this right now. I got a caller calling. Let me get them on. Hold on. I guess I hung up. Anyway, I'll do this. Whatever proceeds I have, I'll donate it to breast cancer research or whatever. So I'll do it like that. All right. So any sales I make off of that shirt right here, Breast Cancer Sucks, we'll donate all those proceeds to breast cancer awareness in the name of Coach Hayes Football LLC. And everybody who buys one, I don't know who's going to purchase one. It doesn't give me that information who purchases. But if you take a picture of it, send it to me with your name. I'd love to do it, man. And I'll put your name on it as well as a person who donated to the cause. So with all that being said, you guys can see it. It's right there on my website. Go check it out. You'll see it down below as well, I believe, below the thing. So I just want to put that on there. All right. We had a couple callers call in. They hung up. Like I said, they must be Alabama fans. They can't get a signal. I need my Cane fans to call in, man. I had to be honest with you. I need my Cane fans calling in. Y'all killing me. We got 263 in the chat. 263 in the chat right now. This show is for you guys. This is the last show of the post game of the off season. All right, on Sundays we will be heading towards Saturdays pre and post games for the games that's coming up. All right, we'll be doing that as well. And for those that see right over here, YouTube Takeover is September 2nd. That is this Thursday. 8 hours. We're doing 8 hours show. We're bringing everybody on. Let me put this back up here on the screen. I can take myself all the way off. 8 hour show right there. All right. I'm putting that out as soon as this show is over. We got 266 in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well. We had a caller calling in. I don't know why they're calling and hanging up. Maybe it's some with the computers. But anyhow, that's it right there, guys. We got Wholesome One. We got Footballville, Cane's World Order, U-Talk, Six Ring, Cane Gang, Balin Trujillo. We have Balin Trujillo, I'm sorry. Miami Flow, Cane's Breakdown, T2Y, Cane's Legacy, Cane's Insight, and Storm Warning. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a great show. 8 hours from 4 p.m. That's Eastern Standard to 12 midnight. 12 midnight. We going hard that night, man. So you guys make sure you check it out. And they all broken down by the hour. You can check in the description. It'll tell you exactly what time people come on. And right here, you can see right here, it tells you what time people are coming on right there, man. So we make that thing happen. All right, we got a caller calling in. Here we go. 870. We got an 870 area code. Are you a Cane fan or are you a Bama fan? Talk to me.
Roll Tide. What's up, Coach?
Man, hold on 1 second.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
All right, now you can speak, my brother. Talk to me.
Okay, that last Alabama fan caller, he called trying to sound all nice and everything. But I'm just gonna give it to you like it is, Coach. I mean, somebody told me that Miami was wearing all black to the game Saturday. Is that true?
Don't even go there, Woody, because I'm ready to mask up.
Because because it's gonna be just fitting after you had a post game show and everything Saturday. Get ready for the funeral Sunday because it's gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be a complete massacre.
Yeah, and I'll be hold up, and I'll be reading a eulogy for y'all boys. You understand that?
Hey, Ray Lewis ain't walking through that door. Sean Taylor's not walking through that door.
Derrick Henry ain't walking through that door. Derrick Henry ain't walking through that door.
Hey, but we got Jace McKellen. We got Trey Sanders. You know about Trey Sanders. I mean, we
got Cam Harris. We got Chaney. And what?
Coach, you's a legend. I mean, I can't doubt that. But I want to see your face next Sunday. I'm Saturday or whatever. So I want to make sure I see you got a smile on your face now, Coach. But it's gonna change.
Oh, really?
Come Saturday, man. It's gonna change, Coach. I coach the line of scrimmage. We gonna dominate the line of scrimmage. I mean, I don't see no way. I mean, if you look at it, the only advantage that Miami might have, I don't think it's advantage, but it's because of that quarterback more experience than our quarterback. But if you look at every other position, it's not even a match, Coach. It's not even a match.
What you talking about?
We finna come to eat.
Bruh, we finna take them DBs. Listen, we finna take them DBs sleep. Hey, they finna be sleep, bro. All them DBs finna be sleep. Trust me. My dog finna take the top off. Mark Hartley, all them boy. Restrepo, he finna go. Man, that boy still got a mohawk. That thing from 10 years ago. You know he about business.
Coach.
Come on, man. Y'all listen,
Derrick King ain't never seen what's coming to him, Coach. I mean, we got guys, just sitting there, just foaming at the mouth to come off the bench to come get that pass rush. Will Anderson coming to eat. Chris Allen coming to eat. Henry Toa coming to eat, man. Christian Harris. And if he do get the ball off, he got to throw it in the no-fly zone. You got Malachi Moore, Josh Jones, Kool-Aid. You know about Kool-Aid?
I did a video on Kool-Aid McGinstry.
I know you did, Coach.
You know why they call him Kool-Aid? You know why they call him Kool-Aid?
Why they call Kool-Aid, Coach?
Because he's sweet. He's sweet. Hey, they call him Kool-Aid because he got to stir the pitcher of the Kool-Aid on the sideline. That's all he good for.
Coach,
I'm just trying to tell you.
Just let me know when the funeral is. What time? I'm gonna come to the funeral. Just let me know.
Listen, man.
They're gonna have the funeral and everything, and I hope.
What you mean? The funeral? Hey, the funeral gonna be when the funeral gonna be about 6:30, 7:30 Saturday night when the clock hits 0. We ain't even changing uniforms. We already dressed in black for the funeral. We ready. We ready for y'all funeral.
I believe y'all ready. I believe y'all ready. I wouldn't doubt it a bit, but Coach, y'all don't want this smoke. Y'all don't want that, Coach. I mean, Derrick King, everybody saying how healthy he is, but we're gonna find out how healthy he is because Pete Golden, he gonna throw everything but the kitchen sink at him.
Come on, dog. Pete Golden. Where he came from? UTSA? Where he came from? University of Texas, San Antonio? He ain't coaching. He ain't no coach. He a figurehead. Nick Saban out there coaching. And we're going to he going to lose some hair follicles messing with us. You think he break headsets? Nah. I hope they brought an extra 4 or 5 on because he going to be slamming them down. Hold up. Let me take a sip of my cane juice.
Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead. Because you're going to need it to go. I can't wait the next Saturday, though, Coach. I mean, I'm going to call back in the show. And we're gonna try to find all the Paul barrels, and we'll find out where we're gonna have the cemetery.
See all that right there? We don't need no Paul barrel. You finna be buried at the 50-yard line in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Dundada.
Yeah. Coach, that is Brian Denny. And think about it, that's our second home, Coach. We ain't never lost. I can't remember the last time we lost in Atlanta, Coach. That's just something that we would,
But see, that's the thing. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about Alabama fan. When Miami Hurricanes like to talk in the past, it ain't the past, it's the future. Why you talking in the past, dog? We talking about right now, in 5 days, 20 hours, 8 minutes, and 49, 48, 47 seconds, y'all finna get y'all butts whooped. I'm telling you straight up.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you this. who was the running back coach at North Carolina last year?
The dude at Alabama. You know why he's over there? Yeah, but listen,
Why, Coach?
that ain't got nothing to do with it. The coach can't play. Tell Nick Saban to get in his Tell Nick Saban to get in his back pedal against Manny Diaz. If we talking about coaches,
waiting at running back.
Hold on.
Brian Robinson, we gonna throw y'all.
Tell Nick Saban to line it up against Manny Diaz. Then, if we talking about coaches playing the game,
no, we ain't talking about coaches playing the game.
We'll cut block Nick. Hey, we'll take Nick Saban like, he be talking about my knee.
Then Manny, he called himself being the defensive coordinator. Also, like they're gonna change anything. I think he gonna wind up probably after the score is probably 41-10 in the first half. He probably gonna just give his defensive coordinator job up and his head coaching job up.
Man, y'all crazy. Listen, man, we going with Manny, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ride with Manny on this one. It is what it is. Yeah. But get what? We got his back. When you see that orange and green, yeah, gangster. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Hey, and we're gonna be in all black.
We got two colors, like Saban say. We got red and we got the crimson and white. That's what we got. It ain't all about the color. We worry about the guys that playing. Cause y'all
done spend all y'all can't afford no new uniforms. Cause you done spend all your money putting the money in doggone McDonald's bags and stuff and Camaros for the players.
Okay.
Let's go. Low hanging fruit. Hold up. Low hanging fruit. Hold up. Low hanging fruit, and I'm picking it.
Yeah. Coach, you know how we play players at Alabama? You know how Coach Nick Saban do? He put them in the first round. The first round of the NFL.
I want to hear all that, man. Listen, bro, I appreciate you calling because McCain fans, they getting on you. But I'm going to tell McCain fans like this. Y'all better start calling in because all the Alabama fans calling in. So don't be on here telling me next caller, coach, and y'all ain't calling in and the Bama people calling in. I'm going off on everybody up in this joint.
You still a legend. I don't care, but I don't care what nobody say. You still a legend in my book, but y'all gonna catch the smoke next week. That's all I got to say, man.
Man, all I got to say is what? This is all I'm gonna say, and we out of here, man.
They don't want to see us win.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Hey, you Bama fans, y'all, guess what? They killing y'all right now. This is what I'm talking about. Man, if this a Bama fan, I'm telling you, Hurricane fans, I'm gonna be hot. Talk to me. I got 817 area code. Are you Alabama or are you Hurricane?
I'm Bama all day. Born and raised Tuscaloosa. Hello.
Go ahead, man. Born and raised in Tuscaloosa. Talk to us, man.
Yes, sir, man. I hear you talking all this smack, coach. You know I love you, coach. I didn't know you was on them canes like that, baby.
I'm born and raised in the county. Hey, listen, I'm born and raised in the county of Dade, dog. I can't be nothing else. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Yeah, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Mm-hmm. I go for the Hurricanes. I go for the Miami Dolphins. I go for the Miami Heat, the Miami Soul. Hell, I even went for the Miami Hooters when we had an arena team playing at the Miami Arena. So I'm anything Miami. I go for the Scott Lake Vikings, North Dade Bulldog. If you're from the crib, I'm about the crib. That's all I'm about to say.
Okay, well, I'm about the crib too. I'm about Alabama football, Alabama basketball, Alabama baseball, Alabama softball. Whatever you want, we got it.
Well, guess what? You need to be disappointed if you that much a fan of that stuff.
What's up, Coach? I just wanted to let you know, man, I love the show, bro, and I love your videos, man.
I appreciate it, man. Nah, it's all good, baby. I appreciate you, man. I thank you so much, man, for watching, jumping on, man. I got to get McCain fans. They ain't even calling in. This the Hurricane Canes Talk Live, and I done had more Bama fans call in than Kane. But y'all killing me out here, Miami.
I know it, man. You know Bama roll deep, man. You know this.
Y'all wasn't rolling that deep when Mike Shula was there. I can tell you that.
No, not at all. Not at all. You didn't have to bring that up, man. But he was a Bama boy, though. He played for Bama, so you know.
I don't care.
He played for. He a home boy, so you know we didn't ride that deep with Mike DeBose neither, Ray Perkins neither. So it is what it is.
That's real. But anyway, man, I appreciate you, man, for real. I do appreciate you calling. I appreciate you, you know what I mean, tuning in, man, watching the stuff, man, definitely. I may be dropping a video on Walter Nolan, man, the big defensive tackle. He just dropped his top 3 the other day, man, so I'll definitely be doing that.
Okay, well, I'm going to be on top of that, too, because you know I got you already subscribed, and when you drop it, it ping in.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much, man.
All right, have a good day, bro.
You too, man.
All right.
Anyway, big shout out right here. Big shout out to Corey Chancellor with a $50 donation. I appreciate it. One time for that cane juice. Here it is, baby. That cane juice. Man, my coworkers at work, man, they made me a cane juice cup, and on the back it say Hurricanes, man. Ain't that special? Because they got tired of me with the little red cup. But he said, one time for the cane juice, coach. Cane juice got this show lit, coach. Listen, I'm fired up, man. And I'm telling you right now, I'm super hot right now with Miami Hurricane fan. I'm super hot with Miami Hurricane fan. Bruh, I'm telling you, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to call in, bruh. I want this show for y'all. This show for y'all. Corey Chancellor again. I couldn't even give you love at the time, man. Corey Chancellor again with another 50. Coach got me in the ATM machine taking out cash like I'm at the strip club. Show on fire. Miami Northwestern Bulls in the house. I appreciate it, man. Hey, them Bulls always be showing love, man. So before you make it rain one more time, I'm going to give you love back, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for that. All right, we back. We got a caller in the building right now. 256 area code. Caller, you Miami Hurricane fan or you a Alabama fan?
Coach, I got me some cell service now.
Bro, this is another Bama fan, dog. I'm telling you, man. You got cell service now? What, you went to the top of the hill?
I had to stand on top of the house. I got me a wire hanger. I'm on top of the house right now.
Hey, this man got a wire hanger and a tinfoil hat on so he could get cell service to call in. And he Miami Hurricanes ain't called in yet. Dog, Joaquin said dominate. And we ain't doing that on the phones right now. I put my heart and soul into this show, y'all. And y'all won't even call in for free? Come on, man. Talk to me, dog.
Coach, y'all delusional, man. This game ain't gonna be close, man. I'm talking about, y'all know how Nick Saban get down in the first game of the year now. First game of the year, ain't no games played. This the tone setter. You know this gonna be a 50 piece at least. I know we scoring 50. I don't give y'all but maybe 10. You know, we got a standard at Bama. 13 points or less. Miami fans might not know nothing about that, no standard.
Hey, you see that crime? Hold on. You hear that crime you commit right now? I hear the police chasing you in the background because you talking blasphemy. That's a crime when you talk about my Canes.
No, Coach, that's somebody. That's the ambulance. They take it. Look like a little Cane fan on in there. Look like he got on some of that green and orange walking on in there. Because there's going to be another generation of little Cane fans, a little folks pushing the Canes on the little young folks. And what they going to see? They going to see Miami get their head beat in by Alabama, and they going to grow up and say, I want to roll with the Tide. It's just that simple. This how this thing going to go for 10 more years.
Man, let me ask you 10 more years. You're crazy. Look, man. Look here, man. I've been up put some X-Lax and doggone Nick Saban pregame meal before that happened. That boy be on the sideline with the boo-boo pants messing with me. Come on, y'all.
But for real, y'all need to lock down the state. I mean, there's no reason why last year in the national championship game, all 4 of our defensive backs was from South Florida. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you why that happened. No, but seriously, I'm going to tell you why that's happened. That happened. I'm just to be very honest. And I went through that. I'm not going to stay long. I got to get some Cane fans in. We got 289 in the building. Y'all hit the like and subscribe button. The reason that happened because Nick Saban, this is God's honest truth. This is not an excuse. This is a fact. Nick Saban gets hired at Alabama at the perfect time when there's a hole in the confusion in Miami Hurricanes. And it's not only the Hurricanes' fault, it's Florida State's fault and it's Florida's fault. Right? Miami is not the only one suffering from losing players. Those three programs, when they lose players out the state, that hurts everybody. And so when he came in, he already had ties. Y'all, people don't realize Nick Saban already had ties in South Florida and the state of Florida when he was way back at Michigan State. People don't realize that. He had those ties. He started off with the Miami High running back who was at South Ridge named Cedric Irvin. That's who put him on the map. He had guys from Deerfield Beach. I had a safety named Robert Flagg from Miami, New Orleans that went to Michigan State, right? All of those guys. Then he goes to Louisiana State and he gets Dwayne Bowe. He gets Ali Highsmith. He gets all these guys from South Florida, Terrell McGill, all these guys out of South Florida to go to LSU. Then he gets a job at Miami. So now guess what happens when he's at Miami? He do those high school coaching clinics, right? Where they bring the high school coaches in. And he forms more relationships. And then now he goes to Alabama. So he has embedded his claws in Florida for a long time, for over 20 years. That's why he can do that.
Guess what, Coach? He finna embed his foot in y'all butt Saturday. Shots fired again, Coach, because this thing ain't going to be close.
I'm out of here, man. Hey, I love you, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just playing. But listen, I love you, man. I got to give some shots out to some people who donated. Thank you for calling in, bro. I appreciate you for real. And I'm gonna see you in the A. I'm gonna see you in the A. I'm gonna see you in the. I got fire in my eyes. My shades at. I got fire in my eyes. I'm hot right now. Y'all around here playing, man. Coach got fire in his eyes. Big shout out right here. Tobias, he says, $5 donation. Appreciate it. He says, love the show, but you already know Bama gonna spank that tail next week. Once again, love the show.
They don't want to see us win.
Big Bergie in the building, $5 donation. Love the show, but oh Lord, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. Jesus, help me out. Coach, I'll call back in if you want to yell at me some more. Laugh out loud for the $5 donation. I appreciate that as well. Somebody else dropped a $20 dub right here. George 850 Kane. I'm trying to put it up. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. George 850 Kane says, Pensacola in the house. Hey, George, I appreciate you, man. That's one of the guys that's part of our fantasy draft, man. Came in, did a great job. I got something for you too, George. I thank you for that $20, bud, but I'm finna give it to you on this draft, dog. Coach got fire in his eyes. I'm gonna give y'all love right after this caller. And if this ain't a Miami Hurricane fan, I'm telling you, I'm highly disappointed. All right, I got a 786 area code. That's from the crib. You got to be a Miami Hurricane fan. Come on, dog. What y'all doing with your boy, man? I'm hurt, dog. I don't know what. Man, matter of fact, I care so much, I'm going to call him back. I ain't going to let y'all do me like that. I ain't going to let no more Alabama people get up in here. I'm calling that dude back. Y'all probably, them Alabama people probably locking up the doggone line because they don't want to hear the truth. Jesus, 202 area code. Somebody give it. I know you're a Bama fan, 202 area code. I know where that's at. Talk to me, man.
What's up, Coach? Jay Blaze.
Woo!
You know,
when I need you,
as Hurricane fans move, got gangsters moving silent, baby.
Jay Blaze, when I need you, dog, you in the clutch like Reggie Miller, baby. I needed you. You came through, dog. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hey, you know we moving south. What we doing is we plant these peanuts on the ground and leading them to the circus. That's what we taking them all of them those elephants. We putting them in one building in the circus.
Bro, yeah, man. Hey, you know how it is, man. Elephants ain't do nothing. All they do is walk around and hold each other by the tail and walk in a straight line, dog. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Big
it.
game hunting.
That's it, man. How you been up to? Hey, first of all, I want to say to you, man, here, thank you, man, for hooking me up with You Talk, man. Those guys are awesome, bro. I have to tell you, man, Jay Blaze, you own it, man. You've been you've been a mover and shaker in this game, man. Especially for me, and I know other guys that you put a lot of us together. And without be honest with you, without you creating those relationships, I couldn't even have this YouTube takeover with all these guys, man. So appreciate you, man.
Hey, ain't no problem. Hey, I'm glad I see Zoe up there on the when you put the list of the what is that,
the guest that's coming on, yeah.
Right. The logos. I'm glad I saw Zoe's logo up there. That's a good thing.
Hey man, like I said, we here to talk.
Football field street out there too. So I'm glad all that's together.
Yeah, man, look here. I just reached out and I said, whoever want to join, everybody is more than welcome. I'm not here to stop nobody. Let's make it happen, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's all about the you. And y'all boys got me putting my thumbs together, and I used to have them separated. Y'all boy got me put my thumbs together around here. So I listen, man. But let's talk a little football here, Jay Blay. Let's talk some ball.
Okay.
Because we got 293 in the chat, and they've been hearing these Bama's talk. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hearing these Bama's talk. I want to hear the Canes, because like I said, this is the last show for the off season, and I want to hear what your guys' point of view is. Sometimes we call in, sometimes y'all just hear us talk. What are your takes for this game coming up? I'm gonna ask you the questions now. I'll let you roll with it. What are your takes for this matchup?
We're gonna pressure that rookie quarterback. He's gonna throw that interception. They're gonna pick that thing off, pick six, and we're gonna put that chain on. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, I love it. So now here's the deal. I love it. Perfect. So here's the deal. Now, with all that being said, what's going to be a key to our success? Because that's a lot, right? But what is the one thing we got to nail down to make sure we succeed? Hold on. Pause for a second. We currently got 305 in the chat. Huh? I had to stop you right there. 305 are in the chat. 305 people in the chat, dog. Come on. It's there. But anyway, go for it.
Yeah, what's going to happen is, this thing that they got with Nick Saban, they just going off the name of Alabama. Yeah, they the national champs, but we're gonna dethrone them. We're gonna dethrone them coming up this weekend. But the key is controlling the trenches. That's the key. Once we control the line of scrimmage and protect the football, we're gonna be good.
All right, so control the line of scrimmage. I love it. Now, let me ask you this. I didn't ask anybody else this here. Everybody's on King. I keep hearing King. That's great. Who is the breakout player, whether it be offense or defense? Who do you think is going to be the breakout player of this game?
Breakout player of the game.
Who's the dude that say, whoa, my God.
Offensive defense on you?
It don't matter. It could be either side of the ball.
I'm gonna give you a breakout player on defense. I'm gonna give you one on offense.
I love it.
I'm gonna start with the D first, because that's how we rock. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put somebody that ain't nobody even hardly naming. It's going to be Nestor. Big Nestor Severa he's gonna step up in this game.
Big Nestor gonna be the breakout guy. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
hey, he went number one for a reason, dog. You ain't gonna be that big win number one.
Chucky dog with him too. And the play on offense that's gonna be breaking out is Keyshawn Smith.
Okay, the receiver. Love it.
Yeah, see.
Now they got him starting at the X, if I'm not mistaken. Now the X receiver is the short side receiver, right? That's the one-on-one battle guy. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the Chad Ochocinco type player. I don't know if you guys watch I Am Athlete, but that's the one where Brandon Marshall and Chad always argue who's going to be what. So the Z receiver is the one to the field. They usually line up with the slot guy, so it's usually two guys over there. The X receiver is the one you want for the one-on-one matchups. So you saying that the old freshman going to get it, huh?
Yes, sir.
I love it, man.
What he going to do is when the ball in the air, he going to go up on the 7th floor and drop him off at the 5th.
I love it. And my last question before I let you out of here, what's your game prediction score?
Hey, Coach, before you say something, what about that draft, Coach?
Listen, bro, I didn't know you were in. Listen, I didn't know you were in the draft, but because I didn't know the name, right? But I'm finna. Hey, you see me on that waiver wire, don't you? You see me on that waiver wire. I told you they call me WWW. That stands for Waiver Wire Wizard, bro. I'm on that waiver wire, killing y'all boys right now. I'm killing y'all cats right now. Right. But I love it, man. Hey, but my last question, Blaze. Score prediction for the game.
Score prediction. I'm gonna say 41 UM. And I'm gonna say 24 Bama.
Ooh, I'm loving it. I'm loving that right there, boy. Hey, you
another one.
You the best at it, dog. I love it. Hey, Jay Blaze, I appreciate you, man. Definitely. I wish I could catch up with you. I know you got some stuff going on there in DC, but guess what? I got a very good, matter of fact, V12, the guy be on the show with me. He lives right there in DC area too, man. So when I get up there, I'm gonna definitely reach out to you and we're gonna hang out, man.
Okay.
Hey, they got a spot up there, man. What is called Smith's? What is called? I've been there a couple times. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Yeah, but I've been over there a couple. We'll get there, man, and I'll treat you to a glass of water if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
All day, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, but you gotta understand, these Bama fans don't know it's a Kane thing, and they just don't understand.
They don't understand, dog. They don't get it. They don't get it.
They don't even know. They don't understand what's about to come.
I do, though. I do. I love it, man. All right, Blaze. Appreciate you, baby.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, real quick, man. That brother Jay Blaze in the building. I got a lot of donations here. I got a big donation from Mo. Says September 4th, we building an elephant grave, y'all. I'm loving that, Mo. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Let me go up here. Corey Chancellor with another with a 305. Look at that, man. Come on. 305 in the chat. Hey, man, it was perfect timing. Corey, man, appreciate you, dog. Coach, explain what you think Red Lashley would do to attack Bama that will be successful. What do you like about us? Okay, I'm going to explain that. I'm going to give a snippet right now, but I'm going to do all of that on September 4th. Here's what I'm going to have to say about Red Lashley. I have to say this. He's going to have to be creative. I'll explain what I mean on September 2nd, on the YouTube takeover. So I'll get more in depth about that, man, about what I think he should do, as well as, I don't know what that is, as well as I'll tell you what I like about us. I always talk about the three-headed monster in the background, but I think they say Knighton may be he may be suspended or whatever the case may be, but I'll definitely talk about what I like on that side and what I like on the defensive side of it as well. I like our secondary. I have to say, I like our secondary. I like our chances. Here we go. I got a caller calling in. Hopefully they called in. I'm not sure what's going on. Guys, if you guys calling in, if you guys are calling in, just keep calling. Like I say, sometimes they get tied up or whatever the case may be. All right, so let me give you love right now before the next person calling. I got Mo. Let me see if I got all of the things in here. So I appreciate you guys. With that, let me go ahead and give you your love right now. And it better be another Crane Farm fan. All right, we got a caller calling in 901 area code. I don't have a clue where that is. I hope to God you're a Miami Hurricane fan.
901's Memphis, Tennessee, Coach, and absolutely I'm a Miami Hurricane fan.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you so much. You in Memphis, Tennessee with 901?
Yes, sir.
All right, I love it, man. So talk to me, man. How long you been a Cane fan?
Oh, I've been a Cane fan all my life, born and raised in Hillsborough County.
Okay. Oh, Hillsborough. Okay, down in the Tampa area.
Yes, sir. Oh, everybody on here knows me. I've called in your show a few times. People in the chat know me as Slim Shady Kane.
Oh, yeah, I know you. Man, I know you, man. So what's going on?
Man, I got to say, all these Alabama fans, I've been trying to find them all off season long. They've been MIA, hiding in caves, hiding under rocks, hiding under their sister for all I know. But they want to come out now right before the game?
That's what they do, man. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Well, let me tell you something. Everybody knows all the talent on Alabama's roster. You've recruited this player. You've recruited that player. You've recruited Starsky and Hutch, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, frickin' fuck. It don't matter who you've recruited.
Right.
Because guess what? you lost 90% of your offensive production. And if you think that offense is going to be running on all 8 week 1, game 1, you're out your mind.
Yeah, you out your mind. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think this though. It has to be. It's going to be a good game. We just have to call it what it is, right? It's going to be a battle.
Oh, I absolutely think so.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. I really think it's going to be a great game. I really do. Hiding under
Now,
their sister.
As far as this vaunted Alabama defense I keep hearing about, they've been on a milk carton for about 6 years too, because teams been running through Alabama's defense year after year after year. Now, since they like to name all the players they recruit, I want them to remember a few names. I want you to remember the name Mike Harley. I want you to remember the name Will Mallory, because these are the people that you can report to detectives after they get done dragging their nuts across your bum-ass secondary.
Oh, watch your profanity. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, Slim Shady. Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm going to sit back. You co-host this thing. You got it.
I mean, what did I hear him say the other day? This is the best linebacking core that Alabama has had, and God only knows how long. They're absolutely right, because I can't tell you the last time you saw a decent linebacker core come out of the University of Alabama. Now, your front four, I'll give them that. Alabama's always got studs on that front four. But what are you going to do against 5-year starters up front on that O-line? Absolutely nothing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, man.
There's a popular meme. There's a popular meme that's been surfacing on the internet quite a bit. It's got a beautiful picture of Nick Saban. It says, I don't always lose football games, but when I do, it's to dual threat quarterbacks.
Yes, sir.
And this ain't Cam Newton. Okay, Cam Newton didn't learn how to throw the ball till he got in the pros. Russell Wilson didn't learn how to throw the ball till he got in the pros.
Yes,
this guy will rip your secondary to shreds right now.
Let's do it. Hey, I'm so excited, man. You're going to be at the game. You in Tennessee, so I know it's an easy drive for you.
I wish I could. I couldn't afford those tickets, boss.
I got you, man. Well, listen, we're going to do some stuff here, man, next year. We're going to try and get, like, maybe we might do a raffle or something to buy tickets or something next year. We're trying to blow this thing up to whatever it is, man. But like I say, hey, I'm finna make it happen. I appreciate you calling in, and I'm finna drag mine too, if you know what I'm saying. Huh?
Yes, sir. Let's see the rest of these Cane fans keep this energy going and
Let's
keep
go.
These damn elephants off the line.
Off the line, because it's open and they in the building right now. They creeping behind doors. Them boys hiding behind like the Matrix right now. You understand? They hiding behind megabits. Huh?
Now,
kilobytes.
one more thing before I let you go.
Uh-huh.
The main thing I've been hearing out of these Alabama fans since they decided to pop up their heads is how dirty of a program Miami is. Well, being from the Memphis area, do I have to remind Alabama fans of a player named Albert Means? Do I have to remind Alabama fans why they had to vacate something like 30 wins Nick Saban's first year? And I noticed something just the other day that I'm not sure a whole lot of people have put together. There seems to be a scandal almost every year. Something pops up at Alabama. Players in cars, players getting paid, players sucking on deer horns or whatever they're doing with them. I don't want to know.
What is that? What is deer horns, dog? What is deer horns?
I don't. But I think I figured it out.
What's that?
The president of the NCAA is Mark Emmert, right?
Okay.
Well, before Mark Emmert was the president of the NCAA, Mark Emmert was the chancellor at LSU.
Okay.
Well, one of the things he did as chancellor at LSU back in 1999 was hire a guy by the name of Nick Saban.
That's right.
So,
of course, I tell people like this. Yeah, listen, I tell people like this, and I always say this, right? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's my little thing, right? And it's always going to be, it's always going to be some of that in there. I always say these different things when you see these top. I said this not to change subjects. I think the best thing Usain Bolt did, I'm straight making an accusation. I have no proof of this. But the best thing Usain Bolt ever did in track was get out early. he was making so much money for the sport that they weren't going to test him like that. There's nowhere in the world. I don't care how big of a guy, how fast. There's nowhere in the world. This dude is running a 9.6, looking sideways, going across the sideline like this. I mean, going across the finish line. Like, bro, that's insane. And if you look at all of the top players, what happened? What do they have in common? From cycling to Lance Armstrong to Marion Jones to any of these top athletes when it comes to that kind of performing enhancing. I use that to say the same thing, right? Those dollars are performing enhancing, if you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I think it goes even a step beyond that. That guys like Nick Saban and Mark Emmert are buddies going way back.
Yeah.
And a buddy's going to turn a blind eye quicker than anybody else.
Yeah, because here's my question. Let me ask you a question. You notice that everybody that comes from that tree get busted for doing something. Where do you think they learn it from? Everybody from out of that tree gets busted, but they don't have that tie like you just said. Something happens. There's always some kind of scandal out of that tree. Right? And I'm not here to knock it. I'm just making an observation. But they don't bust the head honcho, right? Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, it's exactly like you said. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Everybody does it.
Yeah, man.
I ain't mad at him for it.
Not at all. Not at all. But Slim Shay, I appreciate you calling in, man. You know you're more than welcome to call in anytime, man. And I'm going to get this thing rolling because I got people in the chat to my coach. I'm in calling. So let's get this thing rolling.
Sir, I will too. I appreciate you taking me.
Anytime. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye now. All right, man. We had a couple of donations in the building while we were in there. We had a couple of donations in there. I'm sorry. Phone call. I guess he just hung up. Let me get these donations that's rolling right now. We had trying to find it. I'm sorry. The guy's pushing it through the chat. Got a new subscriber in the building, Pierre Irby. Loving it. Chancellor again. The Coach Hayes live show is that straight crack. One time for Slim Shady and his co-host, that cane juice. I'm on it right now. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I just saw another one. Here we go. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. MK Dog 28 Go Canes. Appreciate the $19.99. It says it's going to come down to the line of scrimmage, Coach. We got to win the line of scrimmage. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And we're going to talk about that on September 2nd, this Thursday. In 4 days, 3 days, we're going to talk about that actually. All right, we're going to break down each and every position. You see right, am I pointing? You see right here the different position groups, who's going to talk about it and everything else. And like I say, phone line, I guess, is open. I think sometimes when everybody calls in, man, it kind of jams it up a little bit. But anyway, we'll get it fixed. But anyhow, keep trying, keep calling in. I appreciate it. We got 308 in the chat right now, man. So I appreciate that. 308 in the chat right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Remember, September 2nd, the YouTube takeover. Hit the subscribe button. 8 hours from 4 p.m. Eastern Standard to midnight. We're doing 8 hours, y'all, of this deal, man. So let's make it happen. Phone line is open. Let me get them guys they love. So I appreciate them. Be right back. I need my Cane fans to call in. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I need some of that more. I need some more Alabama smoke right now. We got 352 area code. Give us your name. Give us where you calling from, and who are you a fan of?
It's Mac. I'm calling from Gainesville, Florida, and I am a Miami fan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I only call for one reason. We can't have these Bama fans showing up on our platform, outperforming us.
Come on. Preach on it, dog. Preach on it. Let them know. Let the Cane fans know.
But yeah, man, I only call to say this. I feel like this game gonna come down to one thing, man. How many opportunities can Manny Diaz give Rhett Lashley?
How many? What? Now say that again.
How many opportunities can can Manny give Rhett Lashley?
What you mean by that? Please explain.
if Manny can slow down that Bama's offense and get if he can slow down that Bama's offense and give Rhett Lashley some opportunities, I feel like we can come away with this game.
Yeah. So, okay, I got what you mean when you talk about those opportunities. You're talking about possessions. I thought you were talking about opportunities I got you. Yeah. So here's the deal about possessions, right? In football, in college, you may average in a full game, maybe somewhere between 13 to 16 possessions, right? This is why takeaways, I don't call them turnovers, but they all fall in the same category. Takeaways are so important. Let's just use the low end. Let's say 13. If I take three away from you, right? If I take 3 possessions away from you, I have 16 and you now have 10. That you see how that works?
Right.
And that's why that's why turnovers and takeaways are so important in a football game. All right. We want to have takeaways because that means we did something to get the ball, like fumbling the ball or, mishandled on the exchange. Yeah, we'll take them. But takeaways are great ways to steal possessions. And now think about it. Your offense has 6 more times to come out with a touchdown, and they have 3 lesser. You have 3 more on that instance, man. So now I totally agree. I think the turnover battle is going to be huge in this game, and I think running the ball is going to be huge in this game.
Right. And anybody that knows Rhett Lashley, he likes plays. He likes to get him at least 65 plus plays.
Correct.
And if he can get, I feel like if he can get at least 65 to 75, we got a good shot at coming away with this game. It might be a little bit of a shootout, but I feel like we can get it.
All right. So let me ask you this question right here. What's your take on the what's your score prediction?
I'm gonna go 38-35 Miami.
I like it. 38-35. So far what I've been looking at, I got a 38-27, 41-24, 38-35. So we seem to be a pretty high scoring game here, man.
Right.
Okay. I like it, man. Well, no, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much, man. We're going to get this thing rolling. I'm trying to see. We got about a few more minutes, and I'm going to get off of this thing. We got 302 in the building, man. I need 3 more so we can get 296 it just dropped. All right. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
Good show.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man. All right. I got about 15, 18, 20 minutes left, guys. Phone line is open. Somebody said I need a call switchboard. Look, man, I'm trying to do what I got to do. That stuff costs money, man. Hey, Chuck, believe it or not, YouTube don't pay like that, bro. Oh, I like this one right here. We got a 662 area code. Coach Hayes not have not a clue where that is. So give us your name, where you calling from, and are you rooting for the Canes?
Man, it's Kane Corso. I'm calling from Mississippi, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm a diehard Kane.
Yes, sir. How long you been a Kane fan, man?
Man, since I was a kid, bro. I was a kid, man. I'm a big diehard Kane. And honestly, thing is, man, I ain't never even been to a Kane game, man. But I will be there on the 4th.
Hey, man, well, y'all check us out, man. If you're going to be there that Friday, we'll be at the, it's called the Battery. It's over there where the Braves play. It's called the Battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got some Eventbrite tickets on there. I think it was like $10 or something like that for that deal. And then on the tailgate before the game, we'll be at, check the description. I'm gonna put it up on my Twitter page as well as all my other stuff. But I think it's in the across the lot. I think 135 Forsyth. The guys from Utah are gonna be DJing that stuff, man. So food and all that, and it's costs nothing to go out there, man. So maybe got to pay for food, but other than that, man, I'd love for you to come out, man. We'll be out there.
Oh, I'll definitely be there, man. That's what I've been trying to figure out, man. Where the festivities were gonna be.
Yeah, man. So check it out. I'm gonna get that stuff. We'll be at the Battery on Friday. We'll be at the game, of course, Saturday. We'll be the tailgate start from 7:30 to about 1. So people get in there, and I think I'll be going live maybe about 11 maybe somewhere in there just real quick, maybe 10:30 or so. I'm not really sure yet. We'll be going live and we're going to make it happen, man.
Yes, sir, man. And hey, I think we got something for him, man. Hey, we got a lot of receivers we can use, man.
Okay, so what's the key to success in your eyes for us to win this thing?
Honestly, I think using all the receivers we got. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, I know Leslie gonna have something waiting on him, and of course we got to control the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, I absolutely love our secondary this year.
Okay.
And you know, DJ Ivy, you know what I'm saying? He kind of sort of been a letdown, but I don't think it's gonna be like that this year, man.
Yeah, man, these cats got to come to play, dog. They got to come to play.
They got to come to play.
Yeah. We got to turn this thing around. You know what this reminds me of? I'm gonna be honest, because things go in cycle, right, Kane? These things go in cycle. And I was young when this was happening, of course, but this reminds me when the Canes first start coming to power, right? And they had to win those games to become who they are. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Again, things go in cycles. Our coach leave, Larry Coker take over. It started kind of going downhill, and the only reason it went downhill with Larry Coker because of lack of recruiting. Right? Everybody, he was there, but he had those guys, and he didn't recruit like he should have. He thought guys were coming. That's a whole nother show. So we started going down in the dumps, right? Now we're starting to get it back up. And now this is kind of like when the Howard Snell, this is how I feel. The Howard Snellenberger era where he's starting to get these guys back in and we starting to win big games and so forth and so on. And then we come to power. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. Perfect sense.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's just how it guess what? Alabama the same way. Remember, they were winning. Then they got into that slump down there with the Mike Shula and those days. And then Nick Saban comes, right? That first year, they get their head kicked in a little bit, but they won some games. And then boom, it take off. You know what I mean? Because they got what? The Julio Jones, the Mark Ingrams. That's all we got to get, man.
The Ridley.
Yeah, the Calvin Ridleys, the Amari Coopers, the Derrick Henrys, the Eddie Lacy, the TJ Young. I mean, bro, the list go on and on. Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to tell one of my partners, man, that, you know, he a Bama fan too. And I told him, I said, man, they do not win those championships without the Florida boys.
That's right. They
don't.
That's right.
You know,
I agree.
I just don't see it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, we got a lot to offer, man. Like I say, especially with their receiving core, man. You got Keyshawn, man. You got Harley. You got Restrepo. You got George. You got what's the other one? You know
we still got listen,
the young guys.
I ain't want to say it. You got Bashard Smith. You got Jacoby George. Yeah. But don't count out. George. Listen, guys, do not. And I know y'all don't believe this. Please don't count out Mark Pope.
I'm not.
No, not you. I'm talking to the fans right now. Even though I know you on the line, everybody. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think Mark Pope needs some time on the pine. But as the saying goes, time on the pine do wonders for the mind. Trust me, when he got to come off the bench now. Hey, because I just called the game, right? Because I do commentary here in Orlando for the high school game. And I just did it in the Citrus Bowl down there where Dr. Phillips was playing against Jones High School down here. And Mark Pope in 2017 was at Southridge, and they beat Dr. Phillips High School. Mark Pope was the reason he took it up the sideline for the state championship win. And I'm telling you, he got it in him, dog. We just got to get it out of him. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it out of him.
Because I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, you good.
I don't know if it was I can't remember. I don't know if it was the Paradise Camp or something like that. And Pope outshined Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He outshined.
Yeah. It's something in there that has to be turned back on, and that's coaching, right? We got to find how to turn that thing back on because let's be honest, he has it. He possesses it. You gonna tell me not one coach in the country would have not recruited that kid? Yeah, they would have.
Yeah.
Let's get it. We got to find out. The dropsies are usually up here. When you drop the ball, it's up here. You understand? But Kane Corso, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Make say, hey, I'm around, man. You know, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't know what you guys look like, but y'all know what I look like, man. Please holler at me, Coach. And let's get it, man. Let's have a good time, man.
Yes,
let's
sir.
enjoy this thing. Hey, you know what I mean, and have some fun with it, man.
Yes, sir, man. I'll definitely be down there, man, and I'll be looking for you, man. And
We'll be in the battery. I don't know what the battery is, but I'm finna put a battery in these Alabama fans' back right now and get them boys charged up because I'm finna give it to them.
Yes, sir. Hey, my score prediction.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say 30-26, man. Them Canes, man.
30-26.
30-26.
I love it. All right. I love it, man. Well, I appreciate you, Kane Corso. Love the name too, man. You know that's a dog, of course. Big old dog, man. Yes, sir. I love it.
Hey, man. Appreciate you taking my call, man. I love your show, bro.
Appreciate it anytime, man.
All right, man.
All right, now. All right, man. So we got Kane Corso in the building. I love that, man. I've seen the name a couple of times in the chat popping up. Again, guys, you guys are more than welcome to call in. We got a few more minutes left. We're going to make it happen. Like I said, real quick. Oh, Lord, I done lost my doggone thing. Maybe I could share it up here. Another call in the building. Got a Tallahassee number in the building. A Tallahassee number. All right, so Tallahassee number, talk to us, man. Give us your name. Where you calling from? You Kane fan or not?
You talking to me?
I am.
Oh, you said Tallahassee. I'm from Pensacola.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I saw 850 number, so I apologize.
Yeah. It gets confusing. Yeah, I'm a Kane fan.
What's going on, man? Talk to us.
Okay. Here's the way we can win.
All right.
Pray to Jesus that Manny taught, our guys how to tackle some running backs. And my coach always told me, throw your body in their legs. Take out their legs.
Okay.
If you take out their legs and they start getting weak, then them 8 to 6 yard gains start turning into 4 to 2 yard gains, and then they start losing yardage. What I'm getting at is that if we can get them off the field and get their defense on the field, that's a seasoned defense. It's a really, really good defense. But if we keep them on the field, because we have a decent seasoned offense,
okay.
If we can keep their defense on the field longer than they can keep our defense on the field, we're going to wear them down.
Okay.
And then it could very well just open up floodgates, and hopefully we can start scoring. Because, they don't have what's their quarterback? Is their quarterback was he starting last year? I don't even know nothing about Alabama.
No, he came in. Yeah, no, remember Mac Jones was the quarterback last year. He was now in the NFL. He might be fighting for the job there in New England, as they say, but I still think Cam will get it. But no, he did play some last year. He picked up some time last year when the win was solidified. So he has some game experience, but no, he did not start. And he came out as one of the top ranked quarterbacks out of California. I believe he's from Mater Dei High School out in California. So he's one of the top ranked quarterbacks in that class. And he's a freshman, not a true freshman, but he's I guess I consider him a redshirt freshman.
But we got King. So,
right.
We got to
hold on real quick.
Quarterback.
Kings beat Queens all day.
Exactly.
That.
Checkmate.
Try to make a fun thing. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. And but we got King. They don't really. I don't know exactly what they got, because like I said, I'm a King fan. I don't really watch any of Alabama stuff. I don't watch any. Only time I watch Alabama game is when they probably play a bowl game. Other than that, I don't really. I don't really. Even though I'm close to the Alabama borderline, over here in Florida, no, I don't really care for them that much. But the thing is, if we can just keep their defense on the field longer than they can keep our defense on the field, it's done.
Yeah, and that's back to what I was saying to the earlier caller and Kane Corso about possessions, right? If we can get more possessions by creating turnovers and takeaways on defense, therefore that gives us more opportunities to score. Also, that gives us more plays to run, and then it gives them, and in turn, it gives them more plays on defense and special teams. A lot of people don't realize a lot of special teams players are defensive players, right? So now those things count into it too. So when you start looking at, from baseball terms, you start looking at the pitch count on a lot of these players, they're getting a lot more plays on it just by taking the ball away 2 or 3 times a game.
Yeah. And I mean, so don't think that it's impossible, because it is possible. Anything I've known watching college football for all these years, I mean, I've been a Canes fan since mid 80s. And so, anything that I've learned from watching college football year after year after year, anything's possible.
Sure,
anything is possible. And there's got to be a game plan. And I'm pretty sure that with if Manny gets his defense on point, and I'm pretty sure Rhett, he can have that offense firing on all cylinders, and it could be a deadly combination if we can just get everything going right. Because last year with Clemson and Carolina, I mean, point example, anything could happen. Carolina rolled all over us. We whooped up on FSU, and then what happened? Well, prior to that, FSU whooped up on Carolina.
Right.
So I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Well, listen,
but
man.
It's funny that it's funny you said Tallahassee, because how I became a Hurricane fan is my buddy he likes Florida State, and he called me back in, like I said, 85, 86, and he was like, "You need to watch this game. Florida State's beating this team, and they're the best team in the nation," and all this other stuff. So I didn't know nothing about it. I started watching it. So just to take punches at him, I started rooting for the other team. Well, the other team was Miami. So after that, I became a Miami fan.
I love it. I love it, man. That's how a lot of people became Hurricane fans, man, believe it or not. But bro, I appreciate you for calling in. Thank you so much, man. I know you're gonna be rooting for the Canes, especially on the 4th. And man, we definitely be out there, going on vacation, coming back on probation, if you know what I'm saying. Because it's gonna be a murder.
I hope so.
I love it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Appreciate you calling.
God bless.
You too now. All right, real quick, let me give some love, but I got to put this up here right quick. I was over here trying to hold it in the hardest. That boy Cal One, remember when Slim Shady Kane called in talking about the sisters hiding up under the sister? That dude said, "My sister is sexy, roll tide." I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. Hold on. Caller. Is the caller calling in? I don't know what's happening, man. Oh, this is hilarious. But anyway, I don't know what happened to that caller. But real quick, ATL Kane. I'm looking at it. ATL Kane says, "Coach Hayes, I'm going to pull up on you at the Battery. Please pull up on me at the Battery. Man, let me know. Holla at me. I appreciate that for the $9.99. Caller, give me 1 second. Let me get this love out right quick, and I'll get you on. As well as we just had another $5 donation in the building, and I missed it. Here we go. Sean Green in the building with a $5 super sticker, man. Thank you so much. And that day, Zoe just subscribed. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to give you your love as soon as we get this call off the line. Caller, talk to us. 678 area code. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Yeah, Coach.
Yes, sir.
This is Reggie from Atlanta, but I'm originally from Miami. I went to Carroll City, played football for Carroll City.
All right, CZ Zoo.
I'm a long-time Canes fan. I'm talking about early 80s. And I feel real good about the Canes this year. And it's a couple of reasons why.
Okay.
First of all, we return a lot of production, and it's older. And Stephen, the trainer, the way Stephen Field,
the tight end coach.
The trainer. Yeah, the head trainer. Man, these guys.
Feely. You talking about Feely?
Yeah, Coach Feely. These guys look thick. They look the part now. They look like they can challenge up front. And comparison, like even the defensive backs and linebackers, they are much thicker now. And they seem to be more muscular.
Sure.
So I'm hoping that can translate to the field.
Yes, sir.
And I just feel like King. This is the first time that he has been in a system for 2 straight years. Man, the guy has been looking flawless during these preseason practices, and you can see that it makes a big difference with him. I think he's very, very, very comfortable. And it seems to me going from taking a look at the spring game when he was calling the plays in the fourth quarter, he was dialing it up.
Okay.
He was dialing it up. And
all right.
He's the main reason that I think that we have a chance. He is the main reason. And I think our DTs, our defensive tackles, they're going to show out.
I love it.
Defense, and I think they're going to show out.
We got to. Listen, in order for us, I have to be honest, in order for us to win this football game, we have to be able to stop the run, right? Because let's just call a spade, and I'm going to mention this on Thursday. You know, we've had issues in stopping the run. So any smart coach, and I'm not saying Nick Saban's a smart coach. He wouldn't be winning the way he is, and if he wasn't a smart dude. Why not test the waters? Let's see if you actually fix the hole in the boat, right? Anything that you fix in life, you're going to test it to make sure it's fixed, right?
Right.
So if we're gonna make sure, right? If you take your thing and that'll get fixed, you gonna look at it and make sure it's fixed. So he gonna I think we're gonna get a heavy dose of the run, especially in the first 3 possessions for Alabama. They want to see where if we fix the holes in which we had in our boat. If not, they're gonna sink it. It's just that simple.
And that's another thing I want to point out. The last time Mannix was calling plays and Jeff Simpson was the defensive line coach, we had a championship defense. We didn't win a championship, but our defense was championship defense from 2008. That 2018 team, that defense, it was lights out. We just had a terrible offense, absolutely terrible offense.
Right.
If they had any kind of offense with them that year, Miami would have easily won 10 games. That defense was just off the chart. And look out for that. Manny calling the plays with Jeff Simpson, coaching that defensive line. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Gotcha.
I think they're going to do very well.
I love it, man. Well, listen, let's do this, man. I appreciate you calling in. I'm getting short on time. Got a couple of people calling in, and let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, man. So I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much. I'm going to get back to a couple of these callers.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. All right. Real quick. Got a couple people telling me to give them a call because they've been trying to call in. Fielder Kane, you put 954. To be honest with you, I'm looking at there's a bunch of 954 numbers up here. Do me a favor. Put 95. Give me the last 2 digits of your phone number, and I'll put 2 and 2 together. Also, my man Chocolate Thunder said that's him calling. So I'm going to call Chocolate Thunder back. Let's call Chocolate Thunder. You better have something to say, Chocolate Thunder. You got me calling you. I ain't never seen a call-in show where the host calling the callers. Let's make it happen, dog. Yes, sir. I'm loving it. 86. Okay, I got you. All right, I'm finna call right now. I'm finna call in. I'm gonna call Chocolate Thunder because he was up first. Hopefully, let me see here. Don't be having your girl answering the phone talking about he ain't here right now. Who is this? It's Jake from State Farm. That's who calling. Huh? All right, let me see if I can find the number right quick. Oh, killing me. All right, 864. Okay. All right, we calling. Y'all gonna hear it ring. It's calling.
Coach Hayes, what's good?
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, I'm like my man. Hey, listen, I'm like Cedric the Entertainer. I don't know if I be calling no dude Chocolate Thunder, but I'm gonna ride with it right now. Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Hey, you might not like this, but hey, I'm a Clemson fan, Clemson alumni.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. You done had me call you on the call-in show and tell me you ain't a Cane fan?
Hey, I'm rooting for y'all. Clemson we can't keep carrying the ACC. We need somebody else to step up.
All right, let's go. Talk to me then. You had me nervous for a second.
Y'all said Clemson can't keep carrying the ACC. We need somebody else to step it up.
Okay. So talk to me,
So
man. What's
I'm
you rooting for us?
I'm rooting for y'all, but I just don't think y'all ready yet.
Man, hold up, man.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Man, you done made me call your phone on the call-in show to tell her we ain't ready. Man, hold up, man.
They don't want to see us win.
Y'all some haters, dog. Y'all some haters.
When it's time for the big games, that's when y'all don't step it up.
Bruh, listen. I'm trying not to push all these buttons I got on here because I be ready to go. Listen.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I'm hot that you got me calling you. Man, you gotta give me some good love, dog.
Say what?
You gotta give me some positive out this thing, man.
Hey, y'all ain't got no receivers.
Man, this man here, I say positive.
Defense, I think the defense is gonna keep y'all in the game if y'all have a chance. But I see.
Don't worry about it. Listen,
by 17.
Don't worry about it. Hey, pause for the cause. Alabama, you on pause right now. Clemson, you finna get the smoke right now. Y'all finna get it. The quarterback, DJU, because I don't want to pronounce his name. I don't like disrespecting people by their name. I ain't making fun of him. So I'm going to call him DJU. He finna get it. We finna bang his whole chin strap. We finna give him some sweet chin music. You understand that? All that pretty boy, that surfer hair, that's done. That's done. Listen, y'all finna catch it, and I want you to call in. I want that smoke. Matter of fact, I might have a whole bonfire going on in the background when it comes to Clemson this year. All right. So with that being said, I'm finna dip, dog. I'm finna call some real Kane fan. Appreciate you, dog. I'm out. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Good luck, man.
All day, man. Thanks, man. All right, I'm finna call one more. Now, this dude ain't no Kane fan. I ain't never calling nobody. If my mama say call in, I ain't calling her either. Talking that craziness, man. Call this dude right quick, man. I know they be trying to get in, man. I see a bunch of missed calls up here while the phone be going on. So let's see. Nigga talking about call in, go had a wrong information up here. Got Coach hot, man.
What it do, man? Coach Hayes, it's your boy Phil the King.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. You got to cheer me up, dog. The dude tried me right now, man. Dude had me call his phone and gonna tell her we ain't got a chance. Well, I'm about to put a track. Well, I'm about to put a track on his phone, man.
Yeah, you must not know where we from. I'm kind of young. I'm younger than the previous folks that called in, but I've been a King since I came out the womb.
Okay, sure enough, man. So what's up? Talk to me, man.
So I'm fresh out of Fort Lauderdale. You already knew.
Okay.
We already know how to play ball, and our team full of ballers. So you know what we got to do? We got to hit them in the mouth, set the tone.
Set the tone, dog.
Set the tone for real. I wish we had Avante Williams running down that field, knocking some heads off, but you know it is what it is. He gonna have his time. That's one of the dogs that's gonna set the tone. You feel me? But I'm excited for this game. We're gonna have to, put our foot on the gas and keep it going. To be honest.
Yeah. Nah, and that's true, man. Like you said, we got to get that thing rolling, man. We got to get it going, and we got to be on all cylinders, eliminate mistakes, and just come out. And mistakes are going to happen, unfortunately, right? It's the first game. It's going to be super loud in there, right? It's not necessarily a closed-in dome, but because they got that little overhang piece in there, that sound is going to be bouncing down. It's going to be hard to hear. I mean, like anybody, right? You're in a big game like that. Some of these players haven't even been in those big games because remember last year games were limited when it came to the fan base. So it wasn't as loud. It wasn't as intense. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of factors that play into this, man.
Yeah, things got to be different. We got folks that play in the Mecca. Everybody from down south, they play in the Mecca. They already know how that thing be rocking.
That's true.
These guys, the Canes, they got to really change their identity. They got to play with some attitude because we do tuck our tails when it comes to those big games. But we can't be intimidated on this right here.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I love it. But listen, I appreciate it. I got a few more minutes. I got a female call I want to get on here before I get out of here. But thank you, man. I appreciate you repping. I had to give you a call back, dog. You put the time in and put it in the chat, so I had to give you a love.
Yeah, I called you 100 times, but can I give you a prediction?
Yeah, please do.
All right, check it out. We ain't gonna run up and down the field on Bama. So I got 27-24 UM.
27-24. Okay. I like it.
Let's go Kings.
I love it, man. I love it. I appreciate it.
Take care. Hey, coach.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, real quick. I see in the chat, Cynthia Wilcox wants to talk. I love to get a woman's perspective. I want to hear from a woman. Hope to God this is her calling. We got a 704 area code. 704 area code. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Gordon from Charlotte. I'm excited about the fantasy, man. I'm in the league, Team Tigers.
Oh, you Team Tigers. Okay.
I'm Team Tigers, yes, sir. And looking forward to it. I see the moves you're making, and I betted on the Oklahoma defense, and I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah. You just lost your shirt on that one.
They might be more hyped than anything, but the key for you guys to win, the key for Miami is Derrick King running the ball. He's got to make it happen with his legs. Once you get them DBs coming up, that's how Clemson beat them in 16. Them DBs start peeking in the backfield, and he was lighting them up. So I think a couple RPOs, get him out in space, do some bootlegs or whatnot, get him out of the pocket, get King going, and I think that's the key for you guys to win. And defensively, you just have to disguise your coverage, hopefully get that redshirt freshman guessing himself, and I think that's a win for Miami. But I'm excited about the league. This is my first fantasy college ever, so I'm looking forward to it. So,
hey, me too, man. I'm having fun. Like I told you, I'm on the waiver wire right now. I'm making deals over here. You see me cutting side deals like G Money, bro.
And I've been telling you about the poor little Timmy shirt. I got just the regular Coach Hayes shirt coming on the way. So,
oh, did you, man? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support, man.
But thanks, Coach. You have a good evening, man.
You too, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Bye now. All right, I thought I had Cynthia Wilcox gonna come on. She said she ain't coming on until, hold on. I'm good by Thursday. I know who's gonna win by the colors of the helmet prediction. Lord, you sound like my mama back when Joe Montana and them played. San Francisco played the Cincinnati Bengals. She said Cincinnati's gonna win because Joe Montana had a sexy name. Joe Montana. Jesus, what's going on, ladies? Y'all gotta help us out. All right, real quick, we got $4.99. I know you just dropped one earlier. He says, my no square says we forgetting about Wiggins, who had tons to prove, and Mallory, who may have had as much talent as Njoku, and McLeod can play a role of Trent Harris. You also had another one in here somewhere. I don't want to miss it. Here we go. You also had another one in here that says line was busy, but repping for the 614 here. I appreciate you so much, man. I wanted to get a lady's perspective before I get up out of here. It's 8:27. I'm about to get out of here literally in 3 minutes and cut these phone lines up. Look at that. Doggone, I couldn't even cut it off. That's what I'm talking about. The Canes, we can't start off slow. Listen to me. Before I take this call from the caller, Canes, if we gonna play Saturday, we can't start our gameplay off slow like we did on these phone line. Alabama jumped out on us on these phone line, and now we taking over. We can't worry about what somebody gonna say if my point is valid. Get on the phone line, make it happen. Same thing with the Canes. Get on the ball, make a play. All right, Kane, 786, you the last caller tonight. Give us your name, where you calling from, man. You're a Kane fan, hopefully, with 786.
Coach, this Kansas City Cartel, and you know who I'm rocking with.
Hey, I'm sorry I even asked.
Hey, listen, Coach. I'm gonna tell it to you like this. Quarterback play in the trenches. I believe 100% skill position for skill position. We right there with them boys.
Okay.
Quarterback play in the trenches, and like the caller before last said. We got to come out the blocks. We've been starting slow in all our big games last year and the year before.
Mm-hmm.
We got to come out the blocks first quarter. Throw that kitchen sink at them boys. Let them know we here for a reason. We ain't here just to jump around and get the game day experience. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, this is my last point, and I'm gonna make it quick.
Mm-hmm.
Last year and a little bit of the year before, we had position areas where guys were comfortable. It felt like no matter what they do, they probably was gonna start. They wasn't fighting for their job. I think there's a whole different attitude this season because we got so many guys right there sniffing for that to get on that field. A lot of youth, a lot of hunger. So it might be it might be just enough to put that battery in them guys back to know, hey, you better come with it first quarter. If not, you know, it's plenty of room over here on these benches. So
yeah. So and it's funny you say that, Kane, right? Watch this, Cartel. It's funny you say that because I've always said this. We talked about developing players, and I said this many shows ago and on many shows. Development starts with competition too, right? When you know you got a dude standing behind you ready to take your plate, you gonna have to eat. You understand? When you know that there's a cat back there, I don't care how young he is, when it's a cat back there ready, you understand what I'm saying? He gonna take your spot. And so, exactly right, man. I think last year in the previous year, we didn't have that. You had what you had. Now you got the young puppies back there. But I'm telling you, just like I told the other caller, this feels like, and again, I was super young with Stellenberger and all that, so I didn't even know what I was looking at. But as I look back on it, I feel like this is the resurgence of the Miami Hurricanes, where we're starting to build back up the depth chart. We're putting guys in the stable. We're getting guys ready to come out the gates. You know what I mean? We're building that back up. We just got to give the HC some time to keep it going. We can't cut his head, you understand, so fast. That's all I'm just trying to say. It's coming. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And also, we got enough guys coming back who paid dues. A lot of guys done been through the mud. And when I tell you been through the mud, Ivy done heard the worst from the fan base. McLeod done heard the worst. The whole offensive line done heard the worst. And look at them. All of them is, you know, fourth year, fifth year guys. And they've been through the mud. And I really think they really trying to they got something to prove. I'll just leave it like that. And I think these coaching staff ain't gonna hang them out to dry. I think Manny got something to prove. You know, Manny got something to prove with his defense because that last year, you know, he probably was up all kinds of nights. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
hey,
I wish he would wear the beard the whole season. He need to come out with that beard to let them know we
listen, listen, as a coach, boy, you spend many nights looking at that ceiling fan go round, boy. Listen, I done counted that the popcorn on that, you know, you got the little popcorn ceiling. Oh, I done counted the bumps on that thing before. Because you can't sleep. Man. You can't sleep. You actually replay. I've said this many a nights, believe this or not. You know, because now with Huddle, the games come up, you know, 20 minutes after the game, 30 minutes, it's on you get it on your phone. I done said many nights, don't look at that game tonight, Hayes. Lay down, get you some sleep, look at it in the morning. Not one time have I ever done that. I've said it almost every time, whether it's a win or a loss. Not one time have I ever not looked at the game immediately after I get home and sit down. One, because the adrenaline is still running in your body, right? You take a shower, you lay down, you get something to eat, and you still going and you pumping. If you win the game, you fired up. If you lose the game, you fired up. Bro, them next mornings suck, boy, because you're tired, but you're focused. You understand? But anyway, man, now you're 100% right, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling. I got to get up off this deal, man. Listen, I said, I'm only going to be here 45 minutes to an hour. We're looking at 2 hours and we still rolling.
Coach, one last point.
Go for it.
As we see from last year with Clemson and what we learned from Alabama rarely ever beat themselves. They don't beat themselves. They very, very disciplined. So when we came out with Clemson, we was all pumped up. We was fired up. And, you know, we had a lot of calls that it felt like we was a little too pumped up. We can't go out there and beat ourselves. We got to bring the energy. But please, if we don't beat ourselves and we go out there disciplined and with a purpose, it's gonna be a more close game than people think.
Yeah, I think it'll be good, man. I think, like you say, I'm gonna just tell you like this: it's games like this. Believe it or not, from a coaching standpoint, you don't need to have a win one for the Gipper speech. You got to have a calm attitude. Believe it or not, because they be too fired up. right? And I know that sounds oxymoronic than a mug, right? But you can be so fired up that you've lost focus of your job. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I've seen that in players where they so fired up they missed a snap count because they just can't focus. You know what I mean? So you have to gauge that as a coach. As a coach, you have to gauge that. You have to gauge that. But man, like I say, let me get you real quick. Let me get your prediction, and I'm gonna get up out of here.
Listen, Coach, I've been going back and forth with my man X, man, and I've been just thinking, man. And I'm just being real. I'm a realistic football head. Okay. So the fan in me want us to come in and show out and this and that. But I honestly believe we gonna be within 6 points either way. 6-point swing.
We gonna swing. Hey, don't make me press the button, Cartel. Don't make me press the button.
Oh, Coach. All right, I give it to you like this. Canes by 4.
Thank you, Lord. I'll take that. Hey, I'll take Canes by a point. That don't matter to me.
I'll take Canes by 4.
I love it, man. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. I'm about to get up out of here, man. But I got to do my little closing remark. We got 266 in the chat. Hopefully the likes reflect that. Man, y'all been I wasn't expecting this tonight. I really haven't, man. But thanks a lot, Cartel. Appreciate you calling.
All right, Coach.
All right. All right, real quick, man. I cut that off. I'm going to cut the phone line off. Real quick, I have to say this. Haitian Ellen said, Coach Hayes' eyes red. Let me explain something. I got fire in my eyes. You understand? That's why my eyes red. But now, to be honest with you, I got poked in the eye, man. Wrong eye. I got poked in the eye and it's bloodshot. I'm trying to look in the thing. Hold up. And it got bloodshot, man. So I look all crazy right now. But anyway, that's what it is. So real quick, again, $4.99 super chat out there. Man, I appreciate this love. $4.99. Miami 30-21. James Williams going to grab a pick or two. That defense going to hit like we got Taylor or Lewis back on the D. Hashtag the U invented swagger. I love that. As well as Fielder Kane says silent. I'm sorry. Yeah, silent but violent for $1.99. I appreciate it. Cynthia Wilcox, you on the clock right now. You got till Thursday. I want to hear a lady's voice on here. I do not hear women's voices. Haitian Ellen, call in. Let me know. Please let me know. Call in. I want to hear women's voices on this thing. We're going 8 hours. Here's my last pick on this, and we out of here with this. Let me put this up here. Let me take down the banner. All right. Right here, 8 hours, guy. We're going 8 hours right there, okay? We have everybody coming on. The wholesome one starts it off at 4:30. Footballville and Canes World Order go to 5:30. They're talking about wide receivers. Wholesome was talking about defensive line. You Talk and Six Ring is talking about offensive line at 6:30. At 7:30, Kane Gang and Balin Trujillo, right, is talking about quarterback play. 8:30, Miami Flow, Canes Breakdown and T2I talking about linebackers. 9:30, Canes Legacy and Canes Insight is talking about talking about DBs. Talking about DBs. And Storm Warner is coming on at 10:30, and they're talking about running backs. You don't want to miss this. We're going to break it up in chapters. 8-hour takeover. We got to support our guys, man. We got to support these guys, man. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming in. I'm going to get out of here with Ken. Oh, hold on. We got another one. Let me get off this screen right here. You guys killing me with this stuff, man. I appreciate it so much. Eric T. Smith Jr. in the building with the $4.99. Didn't leave a chat, but I appreciate it. Let me give you a last bit of love before we get up out of here. And we're going to go out with... Yeah, we're going to get out of here with Solo D here at the end. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. Like I say, man, the chat has been wonderful. Percy Williams say, "Go your girl poke your eye." No, man, I actually poked myself in the eye, believe it or not. I ain't gonna tell you how I did it, but I poked my doggone self in poked myself in the eye. It's hard, man. You looking at these screens, everything is in reverse, man. But anyway, Real quick, I do want to say this to the people in the Hurricane Ida out there in New Orleans, man. Wish them nothing but the best, man. Prayers are out for you, for everybody out there as well. I know it's tough. We've been through hurricanes ourselves, especially down there in South Florida. But those Gulf Coast ones get a little worse, man. They got that water and all of that stuff. But we got 211. Guys, head on over to Miami Flow. I know I ran over a little bit, but it's all good. Head over to Miami Flow. Go check him out. I think he has a show tonight. I don't know. But September 2nd, right here. Check it out right there. 4:00 p.m. we starting. It's going down. You understand? And big shout out right here since it's here. Big shout out to my sponsor, the Certified Home Loans, Mr. Alex Tabio. You guys check him out. Anything you want regarding homes, give him a phone call. Whether it's investment properties, your first home, whatever you want to do. You're trying to buy your mama a house, you may be getting a little older, holla at her, man. Holla at him. The phone number is 305-205-1697. Always answer the phone. The information be in the description. And Coach Hayes going to holla at you. And with that being said, I guess I get out of here with some Solo D, man. Peace! And as always, go Kings! Love it.
Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's gang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's gang gang. Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. That's gang gang. Reps since a juvenile, I be where they throwing up using crowds. You know how that school get down, not taking no L's, we ain't losing now. Don't get it confused right now, I represent making these music sounds. They play me when they study in their dorm room, request me an Uber now. I be screaming gang gang, across the world they be screaming out the same thing. We first to arrive and last to leave, we filling a sense of capacity. You know I won't change while you asking me, be throwing this you to the casket deep. Be all on the field like Sebastian B. Rockin' Canes where I'm a fashion freak. Look, I be staying live on pipe down. Ass down life is a lifestyle. And like the mother schools don't confuse us. We the only ones that really throw the U up. But Canes fam turned up where you find me. Hit hard like I seen it go to Shanti. Try to reach a man D, they remind me that them Canes right back in they prime. Screaming out. Gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's gang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's gang gang. Gang gang, 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 gang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's gang gang. That's gang gang. That's gang gang.
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
CWA. Gang gang.